Animal attractions have played a big part in the Rio Grande Valley's history. Cameron County Historical Commissioner Jean Fernandez tells us all about the two famous animal tamers that made their mark on Brownsville and beyond.
Brenda, the sign says Darkest Africa, and we figured that this would be a great place to stop. There was a sign in Brownsville that said Snakeville, and it was the equivalent of Africa. And it was put there back in the teens by a man called Abraham Lieberman. Changed his name to Snake King, and that's the subject of this story. Lieberman brought Africa to Brownsville. He had an animal importing business that dealt in reptiles primarily. He brought reptiles all through from Latin America into Brownsville, and he distributed them in the zoos and the circuses. He was quite a colorful character. His legacy lasted for 30 years here in Brownsville. And it was a sideshow, carnival, circus, animal importing, and also he had a huge parrot importing business. And that was right here in Brownsville. Now, a spinoff from this was his son. His son was Emmanuel King. He was dubbed the world's youngest lion tamer. And he went to Hollywood, and it all started right here in Brownsville. He made films, one of which was out of Africa and all. And one of these particular films had some footage that was shot in it out in Southmost, if you can imagine the palm jungle and all of that. The family had quite a legacy here. Now, this legacy of what King started actually evolved in what we have here in Brownsville as the Gladys Porter Zoo. We're going back into the 1960s. Gladys Porter was given the task of building a legacy foundation out of the Sam's Foundation that came from J.C. Penney's, which is her father was the CEO of J.C. Penney's. So she was toying with the idea, what can I bring to Brownsville that would be a large project? Well, she went to Africa on a vacation, and then it hit her. She said, this is what we need for Brownsville. We need to have a zoo. Not only just a zoo, it's going to be a world-class zoo. They worked all through the end of the 1960s, and in 1971, they opened the Gladys Porter Zoo. And it was a zoo that was built on the premise that we're going to protect the endangered species, we're going to give them natural habitats and all of that. It was quite a gift to our community, and it has endured forever. And the rest is history. For KVEO News, I'm Eugene Fernandez.
For a look at more of our history reports, visit our website. That's kveo.com.